Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. We are back at the best subject class ever. Yep, that is math class. With me again, Nisa, and I hope you never feel bored during the class. Okay, by the way, how are you today, class? Okay, sounds good. It's sunny outside and I wanna hope you always stay healthy and happy and always feel shine in every single day. Today we want to study about sets, but first we do the break. Break is big. Okay, break is done. Okay, let's study together about sets. As what I said before, we want to study together about sets. Why study together? Because study together is more fun. Why study together is more fun? Because study alone makes stress, but study together is not stress. Okay, I have the most important question ever for you guys. What is your future dreams job? Like maybe you wanna be a fashion designer, you wanna be a doctor, you wanna be a content creator, or engineer, lawyer, teacher, soldiers, or others? Okay, and did you know guys, some jobs require a diploma where we have to go through formal schooling, even up to university level, like doctors, engineer, teacher, lawyer, and others. Okay, the next question is what is your future dreams university? Like maybe you wanna study at Harvard University like Xavier, or you wanna study at UW, University of Washington at Seattle, like Leonardo Adin did, or maybe you wanna study at NTU, Nanyang Technological University at Singapore because Singapore is close to Indonesia, or what? Okay, now I want you to create a team of 4 members. Find your 4 friends and then you discuss and find a solution to the problem I gave you and then you guys present. Did you get it? Okay, that is the questions. New Culture Institute of Technology is a university with the most applicant data in CTS. Prospective students who register not only come from CTS but also from abroad. To facilitate international students, New Culture Institute of Technology divides each department into several classes. For example, the mathematics department is divided into three classes. Okay? Namely classes that use English, Japanese, and Mandarin. For those who want to enter an English class, you must have 80% English proficiency. Then, those who want to enter the Japanese language class must have a Japanese language proficiency of 83.5%. And last, the students who wish to enter the Mandarin language class must have a Mandarin language proficiency of 85%. In the last one day, there were 10 prospective students who registered. They bring a language certificate as one of the requirements for choosing a class. Following is the data. Okay, that is the table. Mark Japanese language proficiency is 83.6%, the English is 89%, and the Mandarin language is 86%. Yuta, English proficiency has 65%, and for the Japanese, he has 87%, and for the Mandarin language, he has 85.5%, and etc. Okay, you have three questions that you have to solve with your own solution. First question is how to classify prospective students based on their language ability scores into the three available language classes. Second question, are there prospective students who have grades above the average in two classes so that they can choose the class they want? And the last question, are there prospective students who get grades above the average in all three classes so that they can choose the class they want? Okay, you have 30 minutes, and after that you can present it in front of the class. Okay, you have to solve the questions, and now we won't study about sets, as what I said at first. Let's get to know about sets. What is sets? Did you guys know what is sets? If someone knows what is sets, you can raise your hands. Okay, sets is a collection. First, we specify a common property among things. We define this word later, and then we gather up all the things that have this common property. For the example, look at the picture. Now, the items you wear like shirt, jacket, hat, and so on, this is known as a set. Or for another example is a types of fingers. The sets includes thumb, index, middle, ring, and pinky. Okay, so it is just things grouped together with a certain property in common. Okay, next is the notations of sets. There is a fairly simple notation for sets. We simply list each element or member, separated by a comma, and then put some curly brackets around the whole thing. Look at the sets, look at the number 3, 6, 91. Those are the elements. And then the curly brackets is called set brackets or braces. And that the three dots means is continuing on, or we can call it an ellipsis. Okay. For another notation is we use capital letters to represent the set and lowercase letters to represent an element in the set. For example, A. We write in capital letters because it is the sets. It represents the set, and for the members, we write in lowercase letters A, B, C, and so on. Okay, next. Another notation is element. Also, when we say an elementary is in a set A, we use the symbol element to show it. And if something is not in a set, use not element. For example, set A is 1, 2, 3. And we can see that 1 is an element of A. But 5 is not an element of set A. Okay. Next is numerical sets. Set of even numbers is 2, 4, 6, 8, 8, and so on. Set of odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, and so on. Set of prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17. And for the positive multiples of 3 that are less than 10 is 3, 6, 9. But we can also define a set by its properties such as x greater than 0, which means, or we can spelling like the set is all x's such that x is greater than 0. And for the members is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because 1 is greater than 0, 2 is greater than 0, 3, 4, 5 are greater than 0. Okay. Another notation is equals. Two sets are equal if they have precisely the same members. For example, A is the set whose members are the first four positive whole numbers, and B is 4, 2, 1, 3. Look at the set of A that is 4 positive whole numbers is 1, 3, 2, 3, and 4. That means A is equal to B because they have the same members. Okay, another symbol of sets. Okay, I want to show three symbols of sets. The first is curly brackets. It's meaning a collection of elements. For example, it's 1, 2, 3. And second is union. The sign is like you later. It's called union, or meaning is in A or B or both. And the last is intersections, and the sign is like later and meaning in both A and B. For example, I have two sets. First set is C are 1, 2, 3, 4, and B is 3, 4, 5. And then the C union D are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the intersection of C and D is 3 and 4. Okay, because the measure is done, I wanna show you the answer about the problem that you guys have solved. Okay, we wanna highlight the 80% English proficiency Japanese language proficiency of 83.5% and Mandarin language proficiency of 85%. Or we can write like that. English, when English is X and X is greater than or equals to 80% and Japanese is Y and Y is greater than or equals to 83.5% and the Mandarin language if Z and Z is greater than or equals to 85%. Okay, for the English, because the English is greater than or equals to 80%, and then we have Mark, Jeffrey, Karina, Shuminhao, Johnny, and Hitom. Why Yuta is not? Because his score is less than 80%. And for the Japanese is greater than or equals to 83.5%. And the members is Mark, Yuta, Haruto, Shuminhao, and Hito. And Mandarin language is greater than or equals to 85%. Then the members are Mark, Yuta, Mimi, and Hecha. Okay. In English class, we can write it down like this. Mark, Jeffrey, Karina, Shumihao, Johnny, Hitomi, the name, but before that, we write the curly brackets. And for the English and Japanese class, we have Mark, Shumihao, and Hitomi. Why? Because Mark, Shumihao, and Hitomi for English class, their score is greater than 80%, and for the Japanese class, their scores are greater than 83.5%. And then for English and Mandarin class is Mark, and for the Japanese and Mandarin class is Mark and Yuta, and the three class is English, Japanese, and Mandarin is only Mark. Okay. But if wanna, but if want to write with set symbols, we can write like it. E intersection J is marked showing how Hitomi. E intersection M is marked. J intersection M is marked and Yuta. E intersection J intersection mark M is marked. Okay, because the class is done and the module is done, this is the last. So I wanna have to thank you guys for your attention and for your participation in this class. Thank you, and I'm so sorry if I have bad English, and see you in another class. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.